2. Read. Please watch 5D1 vocabulary before you continue this video. A. Read the names on the books below. Gaudi, Muhammad al-Idrisi, Almari, and Albert Einstein. Do you know anything about these people? Well, to tell you the truth, I know about Albert Einstein. He is a very famous physicist, and he is the man responsible for the creation of the nuclear bomb, the bomb that killed hundreds of thousands of people in Japan in World War II. I don't know about these people, but the caption says, "A great artist," about Gaudi. The traveler. He travels a lot from one country to another, from one continent to another. Almari, the great skeptic. A skeptic is a person who disagrees with what people believes to be true. Now, read and match the books with the paragraphs. Do this on your own. I will now continue. I will play the recording. I want you to listen and check your answers.
They made it. Albert Einstein. He was born in 1879. He couldn't talk until the age of 4. He couldn't read until he was 9. He failed the entrance exam to the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology, but he became a very important 20th century scientist. Gaudi. He was born in Catalonia, Spain, and he spent a lot of time close to nature because of the rheumatic fevers he suffered from at a very early age. This connection with nature helped him use natural shapes and themes for his work later. As an architect, he developed his own style, and one of his famous works is Casa Batlló. Almari. He couldn't see after the age of 4 due to smallpox, but he became a great philosopher, poet and writer. He was born in Syria, and he traveled to the center of Baghdad. A lot of people wanted to attend his lectures on poetry and grammar. Muhammad al-Idrisi. He was a famous geographer and Egyptologist. His works include the Tabula Rogeriana. People could see the entire Eurasian continent on this map, but it actually shows the northern part of the African continent. At an early age, he spent time traveling through North Africa and Spain, so he could give detailed information on these areas.
Now read with me. They made it. These people made it. They were successful in what they were doing. 1. Albert Einstein. He was born in 1879. 1879 is the date of his birth. He couldn't talk. He was unable to talk until the age of 4, until he was 4 years old. He couldn't read until he was 9. Until he was 9 years old, he was unable to read. He failed the entrance exam. He wasn't successful in the entrance exam, the test that people take when they apply for college. When he applied for the Swiss Federal Institute. An institute is an organization that gives education. The Swiss Federal Institute of Technology. But he became is the past of become. He turned out to be a very important 20th century scientist. A century is a period of 100 years. He was a very important scientist in the 20th century. 2. Gaudi. He was born in Catalonia, Spain, and he spent a lot of time close to nature. Spain is a country in Europe. Barcelona Football Club and Real Madrid Football Club are both from Spain. Catalonia is a region in Spain, not a city. No, Barcelona is a city. Barcelona is in Catalonia. Catalonia is in Spain. He spent a lot of time close to nature, near nature, nature like mountains, rivers, deserts. Because of the rheumatic fevers he suffered from, rheumatic fevers is a disease that can harm your joints. He suffered from. He was in a lot of pain because of this disease at a very early age, when he was very young. This connection, this relationship between him and nature helped him use natural shapes. Shapes like circles, squares, triangles. He used natural shapes, shapes that look like nature, and themes and styles for his work later. As an architect is the one who designs buildings. He developed his own style. He improved his own way, and one of his famous works is Casa Batlló. Casa Batlló is what you see in the picture, is a building in Barcelona, Spain. If you go to Spain, to Barcelona, you can visit this place. 3. Almari. He couldn't see after the age of 4. He was blind after he was 4 years old due to smallpox. This is the reason. Smallpox is a disease that leaves red spots on your skin. But he became a great philosopher. Philosopher is the one who studies and develops ideas. Poet and writer. He was born in Syria, a country north of Saudi Arabia, and he traveled to the center of Baghdad. Baghdad is the capital of Iraq. A lot of people wanted to attend his lectures, to be in his classes, and take lessons from him. On poetry, he had lectures on poetry and grammar. 4. Muhammad al-Idrisi. He was a famous geographer. Geographer is the one who studies countries and continents. And Egyptologist. Egyptologist, archaeologist in Egypt. His works include the Tabula Rogeriana. Tabula Rogeriana is a part of his work. Tabula Rogeriana is a very old map of the world. People could see the entire Eurasian continent. This map is from his work, Tabula Rogeriana. If you look at it, you can see the Eurasian continent. A continent is like Asia, Africa, Australia, America, and Europe. Eurasian, we call it Eurasian because it's Europe and Asia. Saudi Arabia would ideally be here. Saudi Arabia. See, this is Asia and it's connected to Europe. This is why we call it Eurasian. On his map. This is a map actually. A map. A very old map of the world. But it actually shows the northern part of the African continent. If you look at it here, this is Africa. This is the northern part of Africa. At an early age, when he was very young, he spent time traveling through North Africa and Spain, so he could give detailed information, complete information on these areas, on these places. C. Read again if you need to. Write T for true, F for false, or NM for not mentioned. 1. Albert Einstein's teachers helped him get over his reading problem. Get over the problem, end this problem, find a solution, overcome this problem. Is that true? If you read the 4 lines, we know that he had reading problem, but it's not mentioned that his teachers helped him. So it's not mentioned. 2. Gaudi didn't enjoy spending time in nature. That is not true. False. The connection between him and nature helped him use natural shapes and themes for his work. That's false. 3. Almaris was born blind. Not true. He couldn't see after the age of 4, after he was 4 years old. 4. The Tabula Rogeriana was the only map Al-Idrisi made. It's not mentioned. Now we know that Al-Idrisi created this map, the Tabula Rogeriana, but we don't know if he created more. 5. Al-Idrisi traveled a lot when he was young. It is true. Read here. At an early age, he spent time traveling. At an early age, when he was very young. We learned a lot of words today. This is why I will repeat them. I want you to repeat after me. They made it. They made it. He was born in. He was born in. Couldn't. Couldn't. No L. Until the age of 4. Until the age of 4. Failed. Failed. Entrance exam. Entrance exam. Institute. Institute. Became. Became. 20th century. 20th century. Close. Close. Not close, no, close. Nature. Nature. Rheumatic fevers. Rheumatic fevers. Suffered. Suffered. Early age. Early age. Connection. Connection. Natural shapes. Natural shapes. Themes. Themes. Architect. Architect. Developed his own style. Developed his own style. Casabatlo. Casabatlo. Do. Do. Smallpox. Smallpox. Philosopher. Philosopher. Syria. Syria. Baghdad. Baghdad. Attend. Attend. Lectures. Lectures. Geographer. Geographer. Egyptologist. Egyptologist. Include. Include. Tabula Rogeriana. Tabula Rogeriana. Eurasian continent. Eurasian continent. Map. Map. Northern. Northern. Detailed. Detailed. Areas. Areas. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, share it with friends. I'll leave you now with the workbook exercises. I'll see you again next time, inshallah. Goodbye.